Good evening, everyone. This is part 3 of my ongoing commentary. I haven't actually called it that thus far, but because I already call these somewhat jokingly raid logs, that's what I'm going to officially call it because it's a cool name for the series, and it may become a regular thing in the future, so long as I keep having raids to upload, of course. I'm just going to, this is going to be the last of the Kyogre Raids I'm putting up. This is not all of them, but this is going to be the last of them I'm going to put up for the moment because I want to actually do some more contemporary content with Regice, and, well, I have a lot of Regice content to do, and I don't want to be too far behind. So, starting next week, I'm going to be uploading raid logs regarding Regice and any raid bosses I also do during that time. I'm also going to be uploading the EX raid that I did last week, and the one that I have upcoming for. It's probably going to be a double, the June 27th EX raid, and then the one that I have coming up on July 5th. Anyway, that's how it's going to go. This Kyogre is actually part of a double that I did in the rain so that way I could have some weather-boosted Kyogre. I'm not sure if this was before or after I got the shiny. No, I think this was from the day before I got the shiny. Just doing double. Yeah, my candy count's still rather low. I got my shiny Kyogre rather early into the return of Kyogre. I'm just catching up on. I'm going to catch you guys up on everything that I've been up to. In addition to talking about these Kyogre raids. So this was part 2 of the double. This was actually at the gym that I have an EX pass for this coming July 5th. This raid wasn't the one that did it. I actually did a couple of Regice raids there in the last week, and I think that's what did it. Interestingly, it looks like, this is an aside related to EX raids, it looks like Niantic changed some of the S2 cell boundaries, or, changed what level of S2 cell they've been using. If you aren't too keen on how EX raids what gyms are EX eligible and how EX gyms distribute their passes. How it works is, well, there's a text message. I'm just going to leave that one in. It's from a friend about some game. At around this time, this was at the same time as E3. But anyway, back to the subject of EX Pass distribution. They're distributed according to S2 cells, which is a GPS-related system that Google uses for their map applications and how Google identifies where you are, etc. So previously, how it worked is Niantic used, I believe they were level 10 S2 cells, and one gym that was EX eligible per S2 cell would send out a pass during a wave. And it was dependent on gym activity, how many raids were done with that gym, etc. The usual stuff. If it's the most active EX gym, basically. However, this gym, which is, I believe it's called the President's Trees, it's like a single tree, really, more like, well, it is a group of trees, I guess. There's a little plaque and everything. But it's not really like, a park, but it counts, I guess. That and the Japanese American Memorial, which is slightly down the street from it, are both EX eligible, and beforehand they were actually in the same S2 cell, and because only one EX eligible gym can have an EX raid per wave, and those two are the most widely rated EX eligible gyms in the cell, it would usually be Japanese American, then President's Trees, Japanese American, then President's Trees, etc., alternating. But this wave, they both got EX raids. So it looks like the cell boundary has changed, or at least the level of cells, because under the normal rules, Japanese American and President's Trees should not be having EX raids at the same time. Anyway, this one is held at a gym that I find to be, it's a personal favorite of mine. It's called Nothingness, and its actual point of interest description is, on this site in 1897, nothing happened. So this gym is notable because nothing notable happened, and I think that's hilarious. That's all I ever have to really say about nothingness. I honestly forget what I was talking about when we were coming in here, but I do want to say that the details on the Dortmund Safari Zone are now out on what we have to do. They've been out, but now we know a little bit more about what to do. The 5 million research tasks and how the bonuses are rolling out. And if I think it's like all the regions have to succeed in their research goals. So each region of the world has, a goal they have to reach, a quota for research tasks to complete. And I believe for most global regions, not just people at the Safari Zone, but people not at the Safari Zone, the regions are supposed to have like 5 million research tasks completed by a certain date. And what happens is, it's not really worded well. I think we're getting this regardless, but on July 9th, supposedly there's Articuno Day, and we will be having shiny Articuno for a 3-hour period. So be on the lookout for that. That's in addition to the fact that shiny Roselia is dropping actually today, June 30th. It'll be dropping today, June 30th. We'll be having shiny Articuno then July 9th? I think it's July 9th. And then Squirtle Community Day, July 10th, for potentially shiny Squirtle, which is a separate thing. I'm going to get into that in a second. But I believe we're getting shiny Articuno regardless. The way that the announcement was worded seemed to imply that. But if we succeed, we'll also be able to get 5 free raid passes in addition to various bonuses, including double raid, hatch, and catch XP. And there's a bonus for lucky eggs lasting a full hour instead of just half an hour, which is really cool. So the real grinding is for next week. No, the weekend after. Oh, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong calendar. Sorry. Believe it. Yeah, it's Saturday, July 7th. Sorry. Saturday, July the 7th for Articuno. And then Sunday, July 8th for Squirtle. So it's next weekend. Not this one, so this video is going up this weekend. So the weekend after this one. Next weekend. It'll be a great grinding time. Excuse me. I have nothing to say about this raid, and the fact that this raid cost me a lot of revives, just like all the other Kyogre ones. I'm thoroughly enjoying how easy Regice has been. They changed his hitbox. It's now a little bit lower. I have personally not had any difficulty switching from hitting the tip of his head to his crotch. So, some people have complained about it, some people haven't. It's a hit or miss thing. Either the change was, it messed you up, or it didn't really mess me up. I rated, I think, 8 or 9 Regice today. It's a Friday, right? And I'm going to be doing some more tomorrow/today. It's early morning Saturday, but I'm going to go to sleep first. So yeah, I want to do a lot of Regice. I need more rare candies. I need more TMs. Not really. I just kind of want more rare candies and golden raspberries, I'll be honest. As well as a chance at a potentially perfect Regice. I don't have a Regice over 96% yet. I've gotten plenty of 93s though. So I could settle, but I could do better. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, for July Community Day, there was an interesting Twitter post about July Community Day talking about it looks like a health advisory, right? You're supposed to bring your, be prepared, bring water, have your sunblock on, and then it mentioned sunglasses, right? And like, on the surface, that's not anything bad, right? Or good. There's nothing in that statement, because, right, it's going to be hot, it's going to be sunny, you're going to need sunglasses, right? And then it shows a picture of Squirtle staring at a pair of sunglasses. So there's a lot of talk about, Squirtle Squad and a possible alternate Squirtle form with sunglasses. It just seems so out there that I don't think Niantic would do it, but then again, it's so out there that Niantic could. So don't expect anything, just entertain the possibilities. For now, all we know is that Blastoise will probably be getting Hydro Cannon, Squirtle will probably have it shiny, there may be Sunglasses Squirtle Squad. We don't know. But next weekend is going to be very exciting. Shiny Articuno, shiny Squirtle, potentially Sunglasses Squirtle. It's great. And also, we're having Body Slam Snorlax this month. Talked about it briefly last episode. Just because we've already discussed it to death, Body Slam is the superior charge move on Snorlax. So yeah, at the very least get one. Get one Body Slam Snorlax. It is Legacy. We don't know when you'll be able to obtain Snorlaxes with this move again. So take advantage of this. I am from here on. I redeemed my stamp for the final Articuno that I could get on Thursday. I'm not too keen on having multiple defenders that I probably won't power up. I may power up one Body Slam Snorlax if it's good. I'm gonna wait, unless the very first Body Slam Snorlax I get is just that good, right? Then I'll power it up immediately. But anyway, yeah, I think that's all the upcoming news for Pokemon Go. Oh, this is really important. I almost completely forgot. It took 104 eggs, and I got really salty because I think I'm the last person... No, I'm not. I'm the last person who was actively trying to get this Pokemon. It took 104 Alolan eggs to get it, but I finally got an Alolan Vulpix. It's actually pretty good. It's 91%. And speaking of getting rare things, this is the raid for the shiny Kyogre. So that means we're almost at the end. There's only 20 seconds left, but that's a pretty good thing to leave off on, right? Alolan Vulpix obtained after much effort. Shiny Kyogre, this actually did not take too many tries to find, but it's the only one I found. This one is 11-11-11. It's not the Min IV, so that makes it 73%, I believe. But yeah, that's it. I talked about different things throughout. Me making this came right on top of a lot of cool things that are more contemporary in Pokemon Go. And instead of talking about each of these Kyogres, which just kind of began and we're into each other, I figured I'd talk about these Kyogres and then also about news. And today it was a mostly news-related video, not really Kyogre-related. But yep, there you go. You saw the shiny, which is what I wanted to put out there. I got you up to date really on what I was trying to do, how much effort it took me to get it. That all being said, this will be going up soon after I record it. Soon, trademark. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for the next one. See you guys later.